back to it. See what today's Apex brings. And we'll jump back onto those and get the dailies done. And we're going to kind of keep this flow, I think, until really there is a problem. But I don't see it with the Apex stuff. Alright, grab that. Grab all this. And yeah, that does kind of blow. That if you've already had to fight people who are fully super evolved and whatnot in Apex, that's honestly, like I said, I'm kind of shocked that I haven't run into that just yet. But that just kind of goes to show again how they've kind of made it a little bit more random. But again, like I mentioned yesterday, they have a huge pool of even like just inactive accounts that they can pull from to add on there. But again, that's also something with the balance of it, because yeah, like I've been very lucky over the past couple days with the people I've had to fight, but I couldn't imagine someone who's like maybe level 30, you know, trying the Apex stuff out, and they're like, oh hey, I gotta fight this guy who has fully evolved stuff. I can't progress. That's just again another little balance issue I could gripe about. And then in here, let's grab the gem. So I don't know what, but we will see what I encounter today. We were doing fire. And 3 on here. That's there. We have the gem for this. We have a free summon today. What 3-star that we can go out and capture am I going to get now? Well, we got a variant grass or wood Wendigo. That's actually not too bad. Just a quick note, side note on that. And we have candling this month. Is it just candling? Yeah, looks like it. But we have light in the dark, which we don't have, so I actually need to summon this. We'll do that at the end of the video. I'll do some summons for this. But the reason why you want wood a Wendigo is what fusion chart had him? The Shiva? No, it's gotta be. Yeah, okay. So for dark Merlin, he is the only one on here that you can't go out and capture. Everything else on this that you see here, you can go out and capture. I'm pretty sure you can get wood Fibian or water Fibian on here. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check this in the guide, but this is the hardest one to get because this is the only one that can be summoned. So you'll notice in my storage I have a bunch of him saved up just because if I want to go down that route, I can. But let's double check. No. Let's see here. We want 3 stars. Here's another quality of life that we need. We just need a damn search function for this. It gets tiring having to scroll through all this stuff all the time. There you are. Yes, you can get it on normal. That's what I thought. It does change on there. So yeah, you can capture him on normal, and then Wood Wendigo is for. Again, you have to summon him out of the eggs, so it is one of those that you definitely want to hold on to. So, but let us continue our journey, shall we? Actually, double check that over here. Yeah, okay, we're good. So let's build up SP first of all on you guys. shall see. Well, that was kind of something arrogant to say on that one. It's a little flavor text that's not there. Because it shows what I've put for my whatchamacallit, your note you can set on your on your ship. It's not your PvP note. And that's again why I'm thinking this is pulling from like Astromon people are out, you know, playing with, so to speak. But man, could you imagine too if it was pulling these out of your like um, your main storage on your ship? So it could be any of them. You can exploit that by just putting all your best Astromon, you know, out of your storage or something on there, so it has a high chance of pulling one of your 60s or something. Alright. Well then, how about give me harder, yeah, like this stuff. Like, give me harder matches, Gabe. Like, stop, stop saying these things if you're gonna just keep handing me the poor people at level 20 or 30. Like, jeez. You know, I did mention about it, like, again, PvP, and what I was afraid what this might, you know, devolve into, but at the same time, at least we're seeing that kind of variety today. Let's go. I guess just build up yours. Not like we're gonna need it, it seems. Yeah, I am gonna quite a bit of pocket change out of this as well, so this is definitely a good way to, as long as obviously like you're moving through this, the gold amount on this, you know, is definitely something to be doing every day. So on top of your gold dungeon, and I think I made close to 500,000. You know, that's 200 gems to make in the day right there. So it's definitely something to be doing every day, regardless. And again, that's gold counting towards your sliming, you know, limit. But again, if you've already slimed for the week to gain your free 1,000 gems that you can do each week, I mean, it's just going to be more gold in your pocket to build up for, you know, leveling up your Astromon, ascending them, leveling up gems, etc., etc. let's attack just to get that up, and then I'm gonna keep using you. Well, never mind. I really only have Flora in here because I wanted to see what Sap would do with it and etc. So I guess I could swap her out for something else, which I might actually do. I'm thinking either put my Light Succubus in here for more utility, getting the SP bars up if I have to, or again, you know, you guys know me, I do my glass cannon, so I might just put another attacker in here. We're just gonna destroy this. You know, just a troll, I might actually just put another... I might go, just to have fun, go super evolve my Dark Hanahime and put her on the opposite side of the other two. Just put her in there for fun. Just to have a stunner. Well, just to have a stunner, thinking of that, if I was going to do that, I'd probably finish off my Victoria line and get my Dark Victoria finally super evolved and then throw her on the edge. Again, that would just literally be just for fun. It would, and I've talked about that before, it would complete my Victoria line as far as super evolved, which is, again, I would like to do that for all evolutions at one point. Just have to get around to that. Because once we have light, I might consider it just for, finishing off my Miho line, because I don't have the only super evolution from Miho that I've done has been my Dark Miho. Everyone else I haven't done on. It wasn't until I got into a little bit of looking at PvP did I see the value of Light Miho with the defense. The defense and the taunt ability is actually really good on with her, and then she still has her place kind of out in some of the content in the game too. So super evolving her has been on my mind just for PvP and whatnot. But don't have a water Miho done, don't have a wood Miho done, or a fire Miho. Obviously that's the poster child of the of the game, and it's like I've only gotten my dark one done. So if I did Dark, Victoria, and then all the other Mihos, I would definitely have two of them down, and we can move on to the next tier, which was... I'm trying to remember who was the third one right off the top of my head. But I'll go in, we'll double check it. I'll look at it in there. I want to say it was Anubis. Could be wrong, though. And the more and more we do this, man, the more and more, and I do feel bad for you guys. I mean, I'd swap places with you in a heartbeat to let you guys take some of these easier fights, because again, I kind of want to see what other teams I can have. So yeah, if you were a lower level, if you guys are, you know, the new players out there and you're going through this Apex stuff, and you've definitely hit those like level 60s super evolved that people might have, and trust me, I would swap with you in a heartbeat. I really would. And we did hit that 40 barrier. So enhancement chest though. Where am I getting those? That's my question. So we've been getting these every day, right? So we've cleared up to here. So I should have, what is this, 9, 12, 14 of these packages? Where do those go? we need to look for those. I might buy one just to see if it like automatically opens or something. And maybe that is what that is. I'll double check after we get out of here. Really quick. But I don't think so. I think the gold. So we got 50,000 gold there. We should have just breached the 40 cap. So we're at 41. No, that wasn't 200,000 gold there. I don't know, man. Because there's nothing that says something at like the end of the week. This gets tallied or something, so... Well, another week, or another day of 14 easy battles, man. I'm half tempted to just like run one Astromon, just literally hit one and go until it's there. And I've kind of talked about it, you know, something that would actually be fun would be like an endless dungeon for Monster Super League. Like, take a team in like what we're doing here, and you're going battle or battle, and you get to turn like left or right. So it's like a dungeon, like a better dungeon than what we go out and auto battle. So yeah, we gotta watch that every single day. But we're at 152, and I don't necessarily want to do this, but we're gonna do this for science because I want to know what this enhancement chest looks like. Okay, so it gave us 1 chaos shard. Woo! I have like 2,000 of those. So it just opens those up. How many packages did we get in that one fight? We got like... It might have just been gold out of that, but I still don't know. And again, this didn't really say when rewards were calculated, right? Yeah, it really doesn't, so I don't know. I don't know, my dudes. I am just in the dark as you are about this, but... Well, another one down. Another day of the Apex stuff down. Right, we were messing around yesterday. Water dungeon. Sure, why not? Alright. So I'm going to jump off here for just a second. I'll be back with you guys when we get to PvP. Alright, sorry. Had to jump off. Had a phone call I actually had to take. But, let's see here. So we're good on that. We got this. Let's get into this league. We got 11 days for another Champions League. I really need to get my butt in gear with these battles this week, so doing longer videos, so we might as well knock out a bunch of PvP to take the sourness of Apex battles out of the taste out of the mouth, so to speak. Let's do some of these. I kind of want to. Do I really want to do that? I've been thinking about putting my Drakkar in my team for a little bit on PvP, just for fun. And she's not built all the way, but she might be fun to swap in here. I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of how I'm thinking at the moment. She's got the raw attack power, but other than that, my team is pretty balanced for a glass cannon. Now, on this team specifically, there's two types of threats. Just again from this is a meta Astromon. I'm not worried about her. Water Fenrir has the petrification, yes, and I should CC her if I was going to CC any of these. However, Dark Golem here, as far as a dark attacker, is actually really strong. So depending on how they build this guy, I usually would go after him. Snow White here is also a priority target. Her crits, this Astromon can hit really hard. And then obviously we have Light Yuki is a priority too for shock. But we can't have all of them go down. So let's test the water with Mona. Yeah, he's not built strong, so we can definitely attack. The reason why I try my best not to you want to try and hit somebody to see what the hidden Astromon is, because you definitely don't want to be down to your last Astromon who can't do anything about something that comes out like this. So in this situation, Dark Tina can hit pretty hard as well. So I'm gonna opt to take out Yuki and try and stun her, and just hope that she'll go after Hanahime, but she didn't. She goes after Yuki, and so like I said, there's a prime example of why Snow White's... again, you can't swap between the two. This is just kind of a guaranteed kill on a light Asteron. If she, my attacker at least, if she had gone, if she didn't go after Hana, because Hana has obviously 150,000 HP, so she'll take the hit pretty easily. And again, the stun from this one is kind of, again, CC is negligible sometimes as long as you can control it. But again, with these, if it's a full meta team, for instance, it's too annoying. And like I said, I kind of talk about it a little bit with the Apex stuff, right? I just didn't. I like the, I do like the concept of it, but it's one of those poorly implemented things to me, because you definitely don't want it to devolve where it's literally you're fighting, these same Astromon, because again, you see the same Astromon in almost all of these teams anymore, and again, that does get very boring to have to fight. And even the people who have played the game obviously for arena purposes, they know how to beat the meta team. They've built specific Astromon, or they have the 5 stars who they've pulled who can definitely deal with that kind of stuff, and I think I have the potential to deal with it too. It's just, again, I enjoy the team that I'm working with here. So again, Light Succubus is really a non-existent in these. I'm not worried about her, even super evolved. Light Miho is always a concern in here, so let's see how well they have them gemmed. Pretty decent for... It's going to take everything I have to even get through that. Drakkar, let's see if we can get a stun off. Yeah, we did. Nice. So now we just have to deal with a stun. We resisted it, and then we now have shield, so I am not worried. Again, shock is better than stun. Shock decreases the resistance of the Astromon, so this is why my Dark Fenrir can go up and just one-shot it like that. But since you CC right off the bat, So again, something to note about Water Persephone, she heals off her normal attack. She does not petrify until she has her SP up. So you can get away with leaving her alone pretty much to the end. The healing does suck, but you can kind of leave her alone for some of the stuff. I'm gonna let you build that up one more time, but I'm gonna get rid of the threat. Now again, and you guys saw that they didn't even get through this barrier. That's another reason why I run Hanahime here, is because these guys aren't attackers, so they're not necessarily going to get through my barrier too bad. But it all boils down to, again, how somebody has them gemmed and what their team composition. Because like I said, I'm leaving Succubus here, and she's really not a threat to me. The only thing she's good at is helping build up the SP of the team, and then if she gets her SP up, she'll heal. So again, she's not. Light Succubus is unfortunately not a great PvP Astromon, and that's where, you know, I've talked about it too with my newer players out there, that there is a line between an Astromon that is for PvP and an Astromon that is for PvE specifically. There's a clear difference that you can see on stuff like that. Now, I have my Light Succubus in PvP as a joke because she's a tank, and I have over 120,000 HP on her. So you have to burn through that for whoever attacks. And this team is kind of all over the place, but it's sadly pretty easily taken down. You... half of that health, so there's a little bit of an HP on your Loki here. Oh, almost. Let's just stun you, hopefully, please. Thank you. Those are done, and boop. So again, kind of like thinking about it, this is what I kind of expected, you know, Apex battles at least to be, was a little bit more thinking about it, and whether or not you were building a team, or would you build a team, etc., etc. So, I don't know. Do I want to dance with one of these teams? Not really. Let's just fight this one. We'll fight this one and reset and call it a day. Again, I've been making these videos are going a lot longer just because we're doing the Apex stuff, so I've debated whether kind of separating them out and doing a video just for Apex battles, or doing a video, you know, for the daily. But I figure if people want to just watch the Apex stuff, since that's new content and it's at the beginning, they can watch that, and then obviously the dailies are the dailies. I don't necessarily expect anyone to really watch that anyway. So the Bastion set here on Dark Yuki, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I think what I'm gonna do is try and knock it down with Hanahime, which we didn't. I'm more afraid of you because I don't know what you do, so hopefully get a shock out on that. Now we got this up, so... Wow, we didn't even put a dent in her. Holy cow. Let's see what we do for damage. Fiery Resolve, huh? This isn't gonna kill her? No, but she resisted. That's gonna hurt. God, the stuns are so damn annoying. Let's do this. I have to. I've got to get rid of that Astromon right now. We're going to lose Yuki, which is fine. We're not going to lose anyone to Sap. We have Heal Up, which is just fine. We're going to get those two down. That's a nasty team. This is definitely a little nasty team. We're just going to auto. She's still alive, man. Just for being a pain in my ass. Here you go. Die to the healer. So, with that said, we will be donezo. So just refresh this. That's an interesting one. Haven't seen that. All right. So there we go. At least get a couple of those done. Dailies done. Apex done again. And the game crashed on me. So with that said, I will be done for the day. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily.